Hello everybody, Mr. Celium here, and today I want to talk to you about possibly the worst game I have ever played. So there's a lot of games out there, a lot of games on Steam, and a lot of games I've tried making myself. And I watch GD Collins, so like I am a master in game design. Like I also watch GMTK, so I know what I'm talking about. So this video I wanted to talk about possibly the worst game I have ever played, which you might have heard of, because I think it should be used as an example of what you should not do. So, the game is this small little indie game on Steam that is way too overrated. Like, it has, get this, okay, I'm not sure if it tells you, but it has like 84 reviews, which means at least 84 people have played this game. And the reviews say very positive. This game is really overrated. And this game is called Operation Octo. In the game you play as a guy called Odin, that's this octopus, and you are doing like scientific tests trying to research something about turrets or fighting. It's a very stupid concept that makes zero sense at all. And like there's this evil dolphin man that makes you do all this stuff, and you're like killing humans. And they're like skeletons, they've already died, you're just killing them again for no reason. So you're obviously the bad guy in this game, but it doesn't make that out, it acts as if you're like the good one in this scenario. So, first up, the plot of the game is stupid. Then there's like, the gameplay. The gameplay is the most important part of the game. And let me tell you about the gameplay of this game. If my thoughts on the gameplay were written out on every single nerve in my brain, in tiny, fine print, it would not even begin to describe my thoughts on the gameplay of this game. First up, let me tell you about the pop-ups in this game, the tutorial pop-ups. This game has way too many pop-ups. It tries to stop you from doing anything outside of what the developer intended. For example, there's like, you just try and do the optimal strat that the developer hasn't realized of block fishing their monsters so they're not a problem. But you get this stupid pop-up that prevents you from even wanting to do that. In the tutorial, there's just a bunch of pop-ups out of nowhere, and they just keep on happening throughout the whole game. It's also unclear where skeletons spawn from. There's just these ships on the side, and the skeletons just like spawn randomly or something. There's not even like any indication on the ships, like a flag rising or something. Also, I paid for the full game, and the full game is meant to have 7 worlds. But for some reason, I've only unlocked 3 worlds. The 4th one isn't unlocking. I'm supposed to have the 4th world by now. Like, what's that? Is this some sort of scam? The game's also, like, very poorly designed, because... Okay, so the main concept is, like, you're placing turrets with pearls that stick around pretty much forever. Except that's not true sometimes. And you have to, like, strategically place them, I guess, to fend against the skeletons with different abilities. And, like, the turrets, when they get knocked out, they don't disappear, they just fall asleep. But then there's, like, the Grim Reaper, who'll, like, in later levels just straight up kill turrets who dare to fall asleep. Like, is it? I feel like this is animal cruelty. Shouldn't they be allowed, like, some break time? I'm pretty sure, like, when you're working, you need time to have breaks. There's, like, Alexas that let you just change a turret. Like, so that's not how biology works. You can't just turn a turret into something else and give it some unique, cool ability. Also, the updates for this game take way too long. Like, when was the last update? It was like a month ago, maybe? Maybe a few... I don't know how long ago it was, but all I added was like some axolotl. And like nothing else. it's missing some key game design elements, is what I was trying to get to. There's like some key elements that every game should have, but it's just flat out missing them, like hotkeys. There's no leveling, you can't level up the turrets, they all do something different. None of them are just like, I can't get the same turret, but it's stronger. They're all just completely different, and I can't level any of them up. And I have to actually like think about how to use them instead of being able to make them stronger. Also, there's no microtransactions. I want to skip to World 3, but like, where's the button that lets me pay $5 to go straight to World 3? It's just completely missing. Also, there's no cosmetics. Like, I want to give Odin a funny hat or something, I don't know. Like, it's not like you'd have to redraw every frame of the turret just for a cosmetic, right? And then there's also the case of the controversy around one of the characters in this game. Because there is a character created by the developer, like officially, that literally straight up just says the N-word. Like, I literally have evidence of it. There's a character that just says the N-word. And it's not even for like a good reason, the character just says the N-word. Right, the game's kind of unsight readable. Like, I was playing this one level and it had this layout, and does this look sight readable to you? Like, what are you meant to do here? The new player's gonna struggle so much here.
Geometry dash.
And like this layout too. This layout is just completely, like, just stupid. So yeah, I watched GD Colin and GMTK. So therefore, I am very knowledgeable on this topic. And that is why I think Operation Octo by Clubcopter on Steam, with a free demo that you can try, and the full game costing, like, I don't know, a pretty cheap amount. That is why I think it is a terrible game that you should not try out, not even the demo. You should instead try my games, like, I made this game where you sit in a cell for like 2 minutes, and then every like 2 minutes a guard will come by and give you food, and if it's breakfast you get a spoon, and then you can dig away at the floor, and once you dig it enough, you can escape. But if the guard catches you, then that resets your progress. So yeah, Operation Octo is the worst game ever made. You should try mine instead. My name is not Markiplier. Thanks for watching.
It seems to me that it seems to you. To Western Green, who answers to who? We could go on but in the end we're kidding. My degree is past infinity, am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth. Why fight the hand that leads against the enemy? How you're getting? It's time to see the stability. So strap my head into the end of the game.
I'm Greg.